Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, and it's time for another Beat Matt Batrep.
We work so you can play. MiniWarGaming's Beat Matt Batrep.
So welcome, Vault members. Here we have Andrew. Andrew actually used to work for MiniWarGaming.
I did.
A long time ago, years ago.
We used to have a store.
Yeah, when we had when this area right here was a store.
Yep.
You worked in that, so it's one of our early employees at that time. And so he's come to challenge me to a game of Dark Angels, specifically Deathwing, right?
Ravenwing.
Ravenwing, so the bikes.
Yes.
Not the Terminators.
No, not the Terminators.
So Ravenwing versus Necrons. We're going to be doing a 1,850 point game, and you're bringing one that you're testing out for a tournament, is that correct?
That's correct.
All right, so we're even going to see a bit of an Imperial Knight Titan action in there. So let's take a look at the armies as well as a scenario. On this side we have my 1,850 points of Necrons, led by Illuminor Caesaris, and he'll give one group of immortals or warriors, in this case this group of immortals, a random boon, so it'll be either +1 strength, +1 toughness, or +1 ballistic skill. I'll have to roll for that before the game starts. And then we have our immortals and 2 warrior squads, one of 20, one of 10, both with ghost arcs. Only one of them, of course, can embark in those ghost arcs. We have a monolith. We have a Night Scythe full of 7 Lichguard with their dispersion shields and hyperphase swords. We got 5 destroyers because somebody noted that I never play destroyers, so I said, what the heck, I'll bring destroyers. And they all have strength 5, AP 3 Gauss weapons. And then we have a Doomsday Arc, which is a pretty much heavy artillery. It doesn't follow rules for artillery, but does a large blast, AP 1 from a distance, unless it moves, in which case it does a small blast with a lower strength and worse AP.
Alrighty, so on my half, I've got the Dark Angels Ravenwing. I have my own. This is my own chapter of the Archangels. Right here, this is Sammy, but he's Declan McManus, and this is his command squad right here. The command squad has a apothecary, which gives the entire command squad feel no pain, and any unit that joins them feel no pain. He also has the Banner of Devastation, which means any unit within 6 inches of that banner of the Ravenwing have 2/4 salvo rounds for their bolters, twin linked. So that's 4 shots at 24 inches, twin linked. We got a Master 2 librarian, Mastery level 2 librarian with Hallucinate and Terrify. He also got Psychic Shriek because he is taking telepathy as a Primaris, and he also has the Force because of his Force stave. Then there's 4 squads of Ravenwing Bikers, 2 squads with Plasma, 1 squad with Flamers, 1 squad with Meltas. We have an attack bike with a Melta. That will break off. It's with the Plasma unit, but they will break off and form their own separate units. The Heavy Bolter will break off into its own separate units. I have a Nephilim Jet Fighter. I have a Vindicare Assassin for the Assassin Office, so Assassin Arm Codex, and I have the Jade Knight who backs up my Ravenwing.
And we will be playing on this table, of course, the battle mat provided by Frontline Gaming. Check them out at frontlinegaming.org. And we've got some new terrain from MicroArt Studios. That's what these ruins are. And we're going to be doing a Maelstrom mission. It's the one where you start with 6 objectives, and you go down to 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. And so it's very important to grab them early on. We've already rolled for everything, so you can see all the objectives out. So there, and there. And Andrew won the roll-off for choosing sides, and so he chose this side. And he also won the roll-off for deploying, and so he is going to deploy first on his side. And we are all deployed. The Ravenwing on this side, they haven't done their scout moves yet, so we have our command squad with the Librarian and his HQ. There's Warlord right there. We've got an attack bike with Heavy Bolter. We've got our Meltas and Flamers. We've got our Black Squad, which we're not going to look at. We got our attack bike with Multi-Melta. And of course our Imperial Knight back here and his fighter in reserves. On the Necron side, we've got Illuminor Caesaris back here with his Immortals, who I did roll for, and they get +1 ballistic skill. So they are all ballistic skill 5, which is nice to hit on 2s. Got our Monolith, got a Ghost Arc right here, full of warriors. And then we've got our Doomsday Arc. We have our Destroyers, the Ghost Arc over here with its 20 warriors. And then I have a Night Scythe with the 7 Lichguard in reserve as well. So I still have to roll. Andrew has chosen to go first, so I have to roll to see if I steal the initiative. Steal on a 6. Nope. So we'll do the scout moves for the Ravenwing first. Actually, we're going to roll for mysterious objectives first, so we'll start with this one right here. That is 2, so it's nothing. We'll do the second one right here.
In the street here?
Yeah, go for it. 1, so that's sabotaged.
Perfect.
So it'll possibly explode. We got 1 right here. 6, so that's grab wave generator. So anybody who charges somebody who's controlling that gets -2 to their charge range. Move through cover will not make a difference. And then we have 1 over there. Why don't you just go ahead and roll that one too?
Oh, we have with your Necron. Oh.
1, also sabotaged. Yay! Great.
Sorry. It's gonna
Skip move.
Yeah. He's. Oh, you want me to do it again?
Attack bike with multi-melta.
Yeah, dangerous terrain check.
We already did that.
Okay.
We did it off camera, and he's fine.
So we're doing a Congo line. Form a Congo line as well.
Mysterious objective. Let's find out what it is. 6, so another grab wave generator.
So there. Okay, so these guys are gonna go. Here we go.
Ravenwing, first turn. So turn 1, we draw 6 tactical objectives. Oops, you can flip them over.
4, 5, 6.
What do we got?
Okay, so.
Harness the warp, so successfully manifest a psychic power.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's easy.
Now I can do that one.
Secure objective 1. Big game hunter, or sorry, witch hunter. So throw that one away because then draw another one. So instead you get domination. So you have to control every objective marker.
Okay.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Ascendancy. You have to control 3 objective markers. You should be able to do that one.
I actually have that right now currently.
Another secure objective 1. So now objective 1 is worth 2.
Uh-huh.
And hold the line. So you have to be 12 inches of your own table edge.
Okay.
Objective 1, however, is right there.
I'm not getting to that
Yeah.
one anytime soon.
Not this turn.
Not this turn. So we get shots through the door.
Dangerous terrain on this attack bike. It's fine.
Fine.
He's fine.
So dangerous terrain for the sergeant at least.
He's fine.
The sergeant who
The
are
other ones are just going to ride beside the building. He's going to go through the...
Yeah.
Smashes through the wall like a boss. Boom! As he comes through.
the Necrons.
All 3 of these guys going through dangerous?
Oh, plasma gun guy.
Nope, he's fine. He's fine. He's fine.
Yeah. I'll be there.
Mysterious objective. What is it?
5.
5. So that's scatter field. So you get +1 cover save when you control that one.
So these guys straight up.
Those are the ones with the meltas.
No, they're flamers.
Oh, flamers. Okay.
These guys are. This will be going through.
Dangerous. He's
Nope.
fine. Melta guy. He's fine. Other melta guy. He's fine.
Sorry.
And they're forward.
Through.
These guys are all skilled riders, so that means they automatically pass dangerous terrain tests. And they also get +1 cover save when they jink. Only when they jink. And the Imperial Knight Titan.
Walk right out. Yeah.
Psychic phase, D6 +2 warp charges for you. 2,
4.
so you get 4 and I get 2. And the Librarian is going to attempt to hallucinate the squad. Hey, it's warp charge 2, and you're using how many of your dice?
3.
Just 3, okay. Risky, but he's got to get 2 4 pluses. Go for it. And you got 3.
3.
Means I can't even stop it.
Nope.
And now you roll a d6 to see what the result of the hallucinate was.
4.
4.
It's so beautiful. All sense of urgency is lost, and the befuddled warriors stare listlessly into space.
So these guys get -1 weapon skill, ballistic skill, attacks, and initiative. So it brings their ballistic skill back down to 4. And that does successfully get him his 1 tactical objective, which was to harness the warp. And now he's going to attempt to manifest Psychic Shriek against Caesarus' unit.
Yeah.
He's a single 4+, which
Nope.
he fails.
Okay.
Heavy Bolter is going to fire at the Immortal Squad.
So
3s to hit. 3 hits.
Okay, so I need
3s to wound. 2 wound. 3 up armor. 1 dies.
That's what I
Possibly
call
gets
it.
back up later on. We'll see.
I know. That's what.
So the Imperial Knight's going to fire his rapid fire battle cannon into the destroyers. So right here, direct hit for the first one, so it hits 4 of them. And the second one scatters 3 inches back. So it ends up here and hits 3 of them. So 7 hits in total. 2s to wound. And we got, oh, you have 1 more.
Oh, 1 more.
7 in total, not 6. So 5 wounds.
Yep.
You get 4 up cover from the ruins. Ooh, well, 4 of them die. Hopefully some of them stand back up, because that was pretty brutal.
Yeah.
And the heavy stubber will fire at them as well, because why not? So 3 shots.
You got 2 shots extra.
That is 2 stubbers, so 6 shots hitting on 3s.
5.
5s to wound. 3 wounds.
3.
3 up save. I fail one of them, which means the whole squad is gone because they can't reanimate when none of them are there. And that would be first blood for Ravenwing.
Yeah.
Multi-Melta is going to fire into the Ghost Arc, hitting on a 3. It's a hit, and then it's going to glance on a 5.
Oh, you've got the shield up?
Yeah, it's armor.
Quantum shield?
Quantum shield. Always starts that way. And that's a pen.
Actually,
And I'm actually going to... I would get a 5-up cover from this thing, but I'm going to jink to get a 4-up cover save. Oh, didn't need to.
okay.
So he ignores it, but he has jinked. And we'll do both these squads at the same time because they get the same amount of cover. So we got 2 Sergeant with bolters. Bolter shots first, hitting on 3s.
Twin linked.
Twin linked. So 4 hits, and then they will be wounding on 4s. 3 wounds. 4 up armor. And 2 go down. And then we have 4 plasmas that'll be twin linked.
8 plasma.
Sorry, they're not twin linked. So but they do have rapid fire. So they're hitting. Actually, we should do these separately.
Okay.
Because they do get hot. So we're going to do left to right.
So that guy.
First guy.
Overheats.
Yeah, he does overheat.
One. Yep. So.
And a 3+ save.
Oh, so he'll die.
Oh, so he actually dies. Ooh.
But the shot still goes off on the first. Oh no.
Second guy hitting on 3s, 2 hits, and he's going to wound on 2s. 2 wounds. 4 up cover. We're good.
Yeah.
Third guy hitting on 3s, 2 hits, wounding on 2s. Oh, at least you saved the double one for the wounds. And the final one hitting on 3s. We got an overheat. Does he die? Yo, he does too, but he does get the other shot off, which wounds on a 2. A 4 up cover. And 1 more dies. Wow, losing 2 bikes though. So here we have the Banner of Devastation that gives bolters within 6 inches, units within 6 inches, all their bolters have salvo 2-4. And of course bikes are relentless, so they get to fire 4 shots instead of their normal 1 or 2. So he's going to use all 3 twin link bolters, which will be salvo 4 into the squad. So 12 shots hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Twin linked, so you get to reroll those 2 misses. And 12 of the 12 hits.
Good.
4s to wound.
Jesus.
4 up armor. So 3 more go down. And nearest would be 1, 2, 3, I guess. So this squad, the 2 meltas are going to fire at the Ghost Arc, and I will declare a jink because I actually remembered to do it beforehand this time. And just a reminder, our house rule is if the attacker does not remind the person to declare a jink or not declare a jink, then you can do it after they shoot. But I remember this time, so I'm just declaring a jink. Because the 2 meltas close range, so most likely he's going to do some damage. Oh! Unless he totally misses. These guys have plasma talons, which are awesome plasma weapons, and they're going to fire into these guys. So because they all can get hot, we'll have to do them individually. We'll do these 2 at the same time because they're identical.
Schmuck 1 and Schmuck 2.
Hitting on 3s, but they do have twin linked, which will help with the gets hot. So it hits with 1 and misses with the other.
Is it twin linked?
Twin linked, 2 hits.
It's 2.
Then we'll do the apothecary. We'll do all the wounds after. Apothecary gets hot, but he gets to re-roll.
Twin linked.
And he's fine. And then we've got the company champion. Hits on a 3. Ooh, gets hot, but re-rolls. He's fine. And then we have the standard bearer. And he's fine.
And now
so 2s to wound.
Yep.
So 4 wounds. 5 up cover. So 3 die. So 1, 2, 3. Hopefully they don't fail their leadership, otherwise they're all off the table. This guy will fire his bolter, which will be a salvo 4 right now because he's with the banner. So and he's going to hit on 3s twin linked. Oh, 2s twin linked.
The librarian.
Librarian has BS5.
Yep.
All right, hit on 2s twin linked. So we roll that 1. 4 hits. And then 4s to wound. 3 wounds. 3 up armor. 1 more dies. And then he's got a plasma cannon, apparently. So roll for gets hot.
There it is.
There it is. Right. Roll for gets hot. Nope, does not get hot. And so we have a scatter right here. His ballistic skill is probably 5 though, so it'll really help. Unless it scatters backwards. Oh, that's a direct hit. So we hit 5. 2s to wound. 4 wounds. 5 up cover. So 2 more die. Taking a bit of a beating over here. The assassin is going to target the monolith with a turbo penetrator, which is a strength 10 shot against the monolith, and he gets to hit on a 2+, re-rolling on a 4+, because he has ballistic skill 8. And he hits. So strength 10, so 4s to glance, as I am armor 14 all around.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
End of shooting phase. We got a bunch of morale tests. Why don't we start with your guys?
Okay.
So let's start here. What's their leadership?
Their leadership is 8. They're stubborn, so no matter how many negative modifiers they have, they're
always leadership 8.
Always leadership 8.
So leadership 8 on this squad. And they run. And leadership 8 on this squad. And they run.
They're taking.
So because they're bikes, they fall back 3d6 inches. 18. Why don't you roll the other one while we're
Okay.
here? 18 inches and 9 inches. So we got a dangerous terrain test to make for each of these guys.
Okay, so this guy.
He's fine for dangerous, and the other one's fine for
Yeah,
dangerous.
just here.
All right, so
I can't
these
fit him.
these guys fall back, and the one is going to take a dangerous terrain test. The one closest to us, and he's fine.
Yeah. So I
Morale test right here, leadership 10.
That
They're
storyline
fine.
with the Imperial.
We got 6 reanimations to do. 5 plus. Only one gets back up. Leadership test on these guys, leadership 10. And they're fine, thank goodness. 7 reanimations on 5 plus. And 3 stand back up. So that's much better than those warriors who only had 1. So end of Ravenwing. I was going to say Deathwing. Ravenwing turn 1. Came forward, destroyed a bunch of warriors, killed a bunch of my immortals, and destroyed all my destroyers, and got first blood. And objective-wise, you are holding 3 objectives, 1, 2, and 3. And so you do get your ascendancy. So of your objectives, you didn't get secure objective 1. You did get harness the warp, so that's 1 point. Ascendancy is worth D3. So that's worth 3 points. And you got hold the line, because you have somebody within 12 inches of your side. So that's worth 1 point. So with first blood, that brings the score up to 6-0 for the Ravenwing.
Yeah.
I'm going to remember to do our sabotage. So this one blows up in a 1.
Oh yeah.
That's good. And this one blows up. Oh no, it's that one over there.
no
So it
one's
doesn't.
near.
Yeah, that one's the grav wave generator.
Yeah.
So right away I get to draw 6 objectives. Now I have the Warlord trait that lets me actually discard all of my objectives on first turn and redraw them if I want. So let's see what I do here. Kingslayer, kill your Warlord. It's worth D3 victory points. Witch Hunter, kill a Psyker. Secure objective 2. Secure objective 4. Secure objective 1. And secure objective 6. So 1, 6, 4, and 2 are the 4 that I'm supposed to get. And then I have to kill this guy and this guy for the other 2. Beginning of movement phase, he is going to heal D3 of these. And he gets 3 of them. And then he takes a glancing hit on a 1. He's fine. So 3 of these guys stand right back up. So this guy, he's already jinked, so he's already going to be snap firing, so I don't care about moving at cruising speed. So he's going to move up so he can grab that objective. Oh. And these guys are going to move through difficult terrain, so 5 inches. Just going to hop forward a little bit. If somehow that Ghost Ark survives, he'll be close enough to heal more of them. We shall see. This guy's going to move 6 inches up to here and then pivot. Hello.
Yeah.
These guys are just going to turn and get ready to rapid fire like crazy.
Sorry, I was.
And difficult terrain for the Immortals, 5 inches. And they're going to move forward further into this cover.
So they shoot like guard now.
No, they hit on 3 still.
Hit on 3s? Oh right, because they
They were ballistic skill 5. But
I did it to your
now they're
warriors, they
4
were shot
because
like
of losing
guard.
it. And this guy is going to pivot and look at your command squad. I wonder what I have planned.
Jeez, I wonder.
So we're going to start with this guy's particle whip. I'm going to put it right here.
Banner.
Scatter, 1 inch. So that's just going to hit him. Hits 4 and the 3 other guys. Yeah, so I forgot to let you jink. So you want to jink now?
I'm probably going to jink.
You probably, or you're going to?
I'm going to jink.
Because you have to decide right now.
I'm going to
Both
jink.
squads are going to jink?
Yes.
Now, these guys have skilled riders, so they'll have a 3-up cover.
He'll have a 4-up.
And these guys will just have their normal 4-up.
Yeah.
4 hits against the command squad, wounding on 2s. 4 wounds. And 3 wounds, or 3 hits against the other squad, wounding on 2s. Oh, just 1.
Okay.
So 4-up cover on these guys for their jink. I think it's fine. We're going to do these 2 at a time because these 2 guys first.
Oh, that's the apothecary.
Yep. Are you going to want to look out serum?
I'm not looking out serum. I'm just they have a feel no pain ability.
Right, well everybody has feel no pain.
Yeah. Okay.
So 3-up.
3-up.
3-up cover. 2 of them at a time.
Okay.
So fail 1, but you have feel no pain.
5-up, I think.
Yep, 5-up. So 1 dies.
So he'll die. Okay.
So the next one on the apothecary again. Fails it, and then a 5-up feel no pain. And he's dead. And then 1 more on your HQ. Do you want to look out Surret?
No.
No. Okay, so 3-up. Which he makes.
Yep.
And then this guy is going to fire. And we're going to fire right here. Strength 9, AP 1.
Okay. Scatter into your Ghost Ark.
That's going to go back 3 inches. So it lands right here and hits these 2 and him.
Okay.
I'm going to backtrack a little bit because I remember these guys couldn't jink because they were not the target of the attack. So this guy would have died from the last one when he made his cover save.
Oh.
So 2 hits on the command squad, wounded on 2s. And then the 1 on the other squad, wounded on 2s.
Okay.
So this guy dies, and then we have 2 3-up cover saves. 3-up cover. You can do both at the same time, and they're good.
Yep.
Squad inside of here are going to rapid fire into the command squad. So 20 shots hitting on 3s. Not bad. And wounding on 5s. Oof. 5 wounds.
5 wounds.
3 up saves, all at the same time.
Well, there's individual characters in there.
Yeah, but we'll just do closest to furthest.
So are you doing...
Well, you just roll them, and then we'll just do closest to farthest.
Bite it?
So he dies, and then the champion dies. And then I'm going to snap fire the vehicle's weapons because he did jink against the command squad. 10 shots, rapid fire, hidden on 6s. 1 hit. Just a wound. Nothing. Now the immortals are going to fire at Bliss's skill 4 instead of 5 because of the hallucination against the command squad. Hitting on 3s. See, 2s would have been nice. It would have been 4 more hits.
I know.
4s are in order to wound. I got to get 4s, so we got 5 wounds. 3 up, and whoa, 3 more wounds coming from these guys. So the standard goes down. So he's going to look out, serve 1 wound on 2+. It's good. So the librarian's down to 1 wound.
Yep.
And are you going to look out, serve the other one and let him die?
Nope. So
That's a good idea. And he's down to 2. So I'm going to rapid fire into them. They don't need the jink because I'm an AP 5 shot. And snap fire and hit on 6s, 2 hits. And wounding on 5s, nothing.
Okay, the back
So these
row.
guys are going to fire at the same bikers. The last row right here does not have range.
I'm doing okay.
13 shots hitting on 3s. Ooh, not too good. And wounding on 5s. Nothing. Wow. I forgot to fire his Gaze of Flame, or his solar, whatever you call it, the Eldritch Lance, which is a strength 8 AP2. And forgot to snap fire his things. So a couple mistakes there. So morale test on these guys, leadership 10. Ooh, they're good. And morale test on this guy, leadership 8. He's good.
Cooler.
And that is all of my shooting. I'm not going to be doing any assaulting. So at the end of Necron, turn 1, managed to pulverize the command squad, hurt the librarian and his warlord. What's his name?
It's Samuel from the Master of the
Right, but
Ravenwing.
what's his name?
Oh, Declan McManus.
There we are, Declan McManus.
Yeah.
And other than that, didn't do any other damage, although I'm pretty happy with killing the Melta and the other bike right there and killing all the command squad, because now there's no Feel No Pain, there's no more salvo on the bolters, and there's no more of all those plasmas. And so that worked out quite nicely. Let's see how I can do as we go into turn 2. Objective-wise, I did secure Objective 1 and Objective 6. So that gets me 2 points. So the score right now is 6-2 for the Deathwing.
Ravenwing.
So, beginning of your turn, you got to draw 2 more tactical objectives, go up to 5. So, what are they?
Secure Objective 4 and
Okay.
Secure Objective 2.
So, 2 and 4.
So
Objective 4, Objective 2.
yeah.
3+ reserve for your fighter, and it does come in.
Okay, good.
And he's going to fly right on.
To
So
grab-
both these squads will auto regroup and just get to move as normal. These guys are zipping around, so they're going to contest that objective, so nobody gets the scatter field.
Aw.
Squad of the Flamers moving over against the large warrior squad.
And now it's contested.
Lone Melta is moving back. And they're going to stay together.
They are going to stay together, actually. She's actually going to run.
Imperial Knight's going to move forward 12 inches. Psychic phase, you get D6 plus 2 for your librarian. So 6, and I get 4. So first off, he's going to attempt to manifest force. So he has a force weapon. He needs 1 4+.
I'm rolling 3.
3 out of 6, go ahead. And you make 3 of them with a Perils. Perils of the Warp, what happens? Oh, of course you roll 6. So leadership test, or you lose a wound. But since you pass it, you become a beast. 3 up Invuln, Fleshbane, Armorbane, and Smash. Then he's going to attempt to manifest Psychic Shriek onto them. So he needs to get 1 for this, or is it? Yeah, wait,
Yeah. I got it.
you got 1.
Yep.
And I'll use all 4 of my dice to try to deny this. I need a single 6+, which I got, so it's denied. Plasma into the Ghost Arc, and hold on, I gotta think if I'm gonna jink or not. And I'm not gonna jink, because I'll get a 5 up, and this thing can only glance anyways. It
hits.
and then
Nice
it glances on a 6. It does. So we're looking at actually you're shooting through the ruins, so I guess it's 4 up.
Yeah.
Although some people talk about the cover rules saying that you only get 4 up if you're in ruins, but we just have our
shoot
rule.
through ruins,
It's,
it's
we say ruins are 4 up and everything else is 5 up. And no, so he loses 1 of his 4 hull points. So it's down to 3.
Down to 3.
So the multi-melta will fire, and I will declare a jink against... Oh, hold on, do I need to? He'll declare Jink.
You're out in the open. I would declare
There's
Jink.
not enough cover there, so I will Jink. So 3+ to hit.
Hits.
And you hit. And you're not in melter range, so you need a 5 to glance. Nothing. So then we got 2 plasma shots. Rapid fire plasma. 3s to hit. Does not get hot, but does hit once, and then 6s to glance. Nothing.
Nothing, yeah.
So Flamer and Bolter. 9 hits in total from the Flamers, and so they are going to wound on 4s. Ooh, only 3 wounds. 4 up armor. And they're fine. Rapid fire the Bolter. Twin link, thankfully. And 2 hits. The wound? Nothing. Rapid fire Bolters into the Immortals. And he jinked last time, so he's snap firing, so hitting on 6s. But it is twin link, so he gets to reroll. And 1 hit. 4s to wound. Nothing. Twin linked Storm Bolter, because he can't fire his plasma cannon. 6s to hit. Nothing, but twin linked. Nothing.
Okay.
And then the little Melta into the Monolith. 3s to hit. No. I couldn't jink with the Monolith anyways, because he is heavy.
Yeah.
Twin link last cannon from the fighter into the Doomsday Arc. 3 to hit. Misses, but is twin linked. And hits. I don't need to cut to jink because he does hit the ruins. Not because he's in the ruins, but because they cover him. So we're looking at strength 9 versus armor 13, so 4s to glance. So 1 glance. Cover, and he's fine.
Yeah.
And we're going to fire the battle cannon into the Ghost Arc. Double shot. First one, it's going to scatter 3 inches. Goes to here, still hits the Ghost Arc. Direct hit, so 2 hits. These are ordnance. He needs to roll 5 to glance, so he gets to roll 2 dice and take the highest. So first one, nothing. And second one, nothing. Oh, jeez. So it's going to fire the 2 stubbers into this, just in case he decides that he wants to charge and he ends up being in charge range.
Yes.
Just to say that he did. So this loses a bit of paint. The assassin is going to target Caesaris with his Hellfire rounds. Now, when an assassin fires at you, the reason he can target him is because every shot he has is a precision shot, not just on 6s, unless he's snap firing. And on top of that, I get a -2 to my lookout sir, so he'll be lookout sirring on a 4+ instead of a 2+. So he hits on his normal 2+. Well, it's 2 shots, isn't it?
No, it's 1 shot.
Oh, just 1 shot. And then he wounds on a 2+ as well. It's a wound.
Wound.
And I will attempt to look out sir on a 4+, and I succeed. So this guy jumps in front just enough, or more precisely, he goes, hey! He sees a red dot on his head and ducks behind the Immortal, who dies. So, end the shooting phase, reanimation 5+, and he gets back up. Awesome. So assault phase, these guys are charging the Ghost Arc, and these guys are going to declare an assault, and I will overwatch. I will not forget my lance, which is on a 6. And then 12 shots from the Immortals hitting on 6s. Ooh, 4 hits.
I need
And
4
4s to wound for their strength 5 against toughness 5. 1 wound. 3 up armor. Fails. And that was on the commander, so he's down to 1.
Warlord, yeah.
Sure you don't want to look out there that and kill your librarian who's like super librarian right now?
No.
I think you should.
I don't think so.
I think it's important.
No, I know you think it's important, but unfortunately it's not going to happen.
All right. So anything but a double 1 will get in. There's a 1 and a 4, so 5 inches.
5
These guys are in. Whew, that guy's a heavy model.
He is. He's all pewter.
Like solid metal.
He's pewter.
These guys will declare a charge, and I will overwatch. All right, we got 36 overwatch shots hitting on 6.
How much you pull the 6s out?
Only 4 hits out of the expected 6, give or take a few. So I guess 4 is expected. Yep. Wounding on 5s. 1 wound.
1 wound.
Armor.
I'll just put it right here in the center. We're good.
Good. How far do they charge? 10 inches.
We'll
so
10, right,
the nearest one has to go in base contact here. And then this one has to get into base contact with something. But he can't move through my models, and this thing is in your way.
So it isn't there.
So you'll have 2 dangerous terrain tests as these guys just go around.
Yeah.
So really you can end up however you like.
Yeah.
Is 10 inches. We'll just say he's in base contact right there.
So this guy there.
So dangerous terrain for him. It's good. And dangerous terrain for him. He's good. And he's going to declare a charge here because he's 11 inches away. I'm going to overwatch first. Hitting on 6s. So 3 hits. Auto glancing on 6s. 1. And Ion Shield 4 up invuln. Just declared it's on the front the whole time and he fails it.
Yeah. Okay,
so down to 5 and needs an 11-inch charge. Can he do it?
I don't know. I've rolled double 6s before on a leadership test, so.
8.
Oh.
Nope. He stays where he is.
That's fine.
So in this combat, the librarian declares a challenge.
Huh?
Are you unwieldy?
No.
So you're going to hit me first
Yes.
with a force weapon.
With a
Caesaris will deny, or I'm just going to deny your challenge, which means you get to pick one character, which is only one, to not fight. So Caesaris simply will not fight in this combat.
No.
And then we just play it. Now I have defensive grenades thanks to his Gaze of Flame, so they do lose their extra attack.
That's fine.
So the Sammy guy gets to go first. He's already kind of in base contact, just moving there to make sure. And he gets to hit first at initiative 5.
And
so 4 attacks would get 5 on the charge normally, but down to 4 again, hitting on 3s. Mastercrafted gets to reroll 1 of the fails, so 3 hits. 4 AP2, so wounding on 4s, and I won't get any saves. 1 wound. So 1 goes down. Then we have the Librarian, Mr. Beast, as he has his 3+ invuln, Fleshbane, Armorbane, and Smash. So 3 attacks from the Librarian, hitting on 4s, or unless his weapon skill is higher.
Well, there's because and then hitting on 4. His weapon skill is 5.
So hitting on 3s.
That way.
And he's strength 6 with his Force Stave, and normally he has AP4, but it's going to be AP2 because he has Smash. So wounding on 2s, no saves. 2 wounds.
2 more.
So 2 more lie down. 1, 2. And then I will pile in at my initiative, and they will attack back, except for Cesar's. He'll still pile in, but he just doesn't get to fight.
Yeah.
3 Immortals going to hit back, hitting on 4s. 2 hits. And wounding on 5s. Oh, we got a wound! So you get to choose, because they're both in base contact. Who are you going to put it on?
I'll put it on Sammy.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh, 3+, or he's dead! Oh!
Yes!
He's alive.
Still alive.
That was close.
It was close. Oh.
So I failed combat by 3, so my leadership 10 is down to 7.
7.
Can I make it?
Yeah.
And I had 3 guys who were down, so they get back up on a 5+. Nope, they stay down. Wow.
I would too.
And we'll go to this combat, 2 crack grenades, so hitting on 3s. 1 hit, and then it's glancing on a 5, strength 6 versus armor 11.
Okay.
That's a glance.
Yep.
Down to 2 hull points. And then we have this combat, so these 3 guys get to go first.
Yep.
So we'll go to the next
Actually,
combat
no.
next. So
That's
these
the sergeant. The sergeant gets 3.
So these 3 guys will attack.
Yeah.
So hitting on 4s. So unless your weapon skill is higher than 4.
My weapon skill is 4.
Hitting on 4s. Ooh. Only 3 hits and wounding on 4s. Oh, we forgot the Hammer of Wrath. We'll do that in a second.
Oh yeah.
So
I got your hammer over there too.
4s to wound. 3 wounds.
This time.
4 up armor. So 2 go down. 1, 2, and then we'll do the 3 Hammer of Wrath. So 3 auto hits at strength 4, wounding on 4s. Nothing. We forgot the Hammer of Wrath over here too. We'll just redo that right now. So 4 is to wound.
2.
And then 3 up armor. I'm fine.
Yeah.
So now I pile in as best as I can and hit back. I get 12 attacks back, hitting on 4s. Ooh, not good. And 4s to wound. 5s to wound. 1 wound. Armor. Oh, 1 does go down.
Take one of the flamers.
Yeah, you'll probably want to not lose the sergeant.
Yeah.
So I only lose combat by 1 because I lost 2. He lost 1. So leadership down to 9. And I fail. Uh-oh. So initiative roll off. Mine's 2 and his is 4. You roll yours first. 4 plus 1. 2 plus 2. Oh, you wipe out the entire squad.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe I failed at leadership 9.
See, the whole lack of shooting was to build up for that.
And then you get the objective too.
Yes.
Oh, jeez. So that's the end of turn 2 for the Ravenwing. And
Yes.
because he actually somehow managed to wipe out that entire squad almost by accident, he actually gets, not that he didn't want to, I'm just saying that I rolled a stupid 10, and the leadership 9, come on. And then he rolled a 1 for his initiative, and I had to fail that too. So anyways, he's got that objective, and objective 4, and objective 2, which in his cards, he's 2 points for the objective 1, and then 2 points for objective 2 and 4. Which brings his score up to 10, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus First Blood.
Yep.
So 10 to 2 for the Ravenwing as we go into Necrons, turn 2. So beginning of turn 2, I get to draw 1 more objective.
Yeah.
Secure objective 3. Objective 3 is right there, which is attainable. So moving phase, this guy's just going to move a little bit away so he's not in base contact with them. Forgot about my 1 reserve. Lich Guard with the Night Scythe on the 3+. Oh, of course not. So this guy's just going to shimmy up a little bit, get into rapid fire range. Just going to pivot this guy right there. Monolith will move forward to try to take that objective once I hopefully can kill him with some of my Gauss weapons.
Yes.
Shooting phase, occupants are going to rapid fire into the Imperial Knight. Feeling your ion shield out front.
I'm just trying to figure out what the facing is because it's like that, right?
Oh, this is definitely the front.
Yeah. Okay. So there's going to be on the
The
front.
monolith is on the side. These 2 are on the front.
I'm not worried about
And
the
this is on the side, but it doesn't have any occupants.
Yeah, I'm going to put the shield up on front to block them too.
Front, okay.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s. Not bad. Auto glancing on 6s. Oh, just 2. 4 up invulnerable save.
Okay.
Fails one of them. Is down to 4 hull points. Next, I'm going to fire the vehicle itself into it. Hitting on 3s. And glancing on 6s. 1 more. 4 up invuln. Yep. Makes it. This one jinked. I'm going to rapid fire into the bikes. Hitting on 6s. Nothing. Other side, we'll rapid fire into them.
Oh,
hitting on 6s. 5s to wound. 2 wounds. 3 up armor on the 2 of them. Oh, they're fine.
Okay.
I'm going to fire this guy, strength 9, AP 1, to see if I can do something to this guy. Sure. Scatter. A little bit, but it'd probably still hit. 4. Ends here, still hits him.
Yep.
Strength 9 versus front armor of 13, so 4 is to glance. They got a glance. 4 up invuln.
Yep.
And you negate it. And then the side will fire into these guys. Snap firing, rapid firing, hit on 6s. 1 hit. To wound. Particle whip will fire right here, just in 24. And that'll be enough. Only 1 inch. So it'll hit both of them still.
Yeah, still both.
And he is declaring a jink. 2's to wound. 2 wounds. You got a 4 up cover save from the jink. So go for that. 4 up.
Actually,
4 plus. And 1 dies. Closest one, the one with the plasma.
plasma.
I'm going to put both these ghost weapons into the bike. 6s to hit.
Okay.
1 hit to wound. Nothing.
Oh.
I'll snap fire that one at him just because, hey, you never know. 6s to hit. Nothing.
Yeah.
1 morale test to make at the end of the shooting phase. Leadership 8. And he runs 3d6 inches, so he goes back 8 inches. So straight back. Assault phase right here.
Are you challenging?
I am not.
Because I'm still a beast, aren't I?
You are until your next psychic phase.
Cool.
So are you going to challenge?
Oh yeah, I will challenge
With your which one?
the librarian into your...
All right, and I will ignore that challenge.
So he's just going to stay out of it again.
Yeah, I'll stay out. So your Sam I Am guy. 4 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Reroll the one for Mastercrafted, so that's 4 hits in total.
Yeah, sorry.
And then 4s to wound. AP 2, so no saves. 1 wound. 1 immortal goes down. And then we have the librarian. 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. And those are 2 hits. And wounding on 2s, no saves. 2 wounds. All the immortals are dead. And Cesaris can't fight back, so he'll just pile in.
He's -3. He's got to take a leadership test.
Yeah, I'm going to see if he runs away. Leadership down to 7.
And he's
fine.
cooler than a cucumber.
Yeah. End of Necrons, turn 2. Did I get any objectives? I don't think so. No,
Oh.
didn't get 3, 2, 4, or Kingslayer, or Witch Hunter. So I'm going to do something that I should have done last turn. Actually, you know what? It's no point because I'm only going to be able to draw up to 4. So I'll hold on to all 5 of them because why get rid of 1 if I'm not going to draw any extra
You
next
got that
turn?
warlord trait. You can get rid of them all.
No, that's only once at the beginning of the game.
Oh, really?
It's only on the first turn.
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
I wish I could do that anytime.
Yeah.
But no, only at the beginning of the game can you do that. So we're going to go into a Ravenwing turn 3.
Okay.
Beginning of turn 3, gets to drop to 4 objectives. They already have domination. Secure objective 5. Secure objective 3. And Big Game Hunter. So kill a vehicle or monstrous creature. So there's 3. There's 5. You already have them. So just kill a vehicle and you get the 3rd one as well. So moving up, grabbing that objective. If he manages to kill this Ghost Ark, he will have all of the objectives and get domination as well, which is 3 plus D3 victory points.
Yeah.
So dangerous terrain on these guys to move back. And there, one of them did fail it. 3 plus save. Failed it. Now we got to do 50-50 because we didn't do them individually. 44 plus, it's the plasma. So the plasma is dead.
That's fine.
So he's going to move back to grab that objective. And then the attack bike with the multi-melt is going to move up. You have to do difficult terrain or dangerous terrain
No,
to
I'll
get
go right
to
through there. Cover.
Dangerous terrain for these 2 guys.
Okay, so we'll do the sergeant first.
And the other guy.
And the flamer.
3 plus.
Yep.
He's good. Lost a lot of guys at dangerous terrain today.
Yeah, normally I don't, but
3 plus normally saves you.
yeah.
Imperial Knight's going to advance on the Ghost Ark. The Flyer is going to move over here.
Yeah.
Psychic phase, D6 plus 2 for you. 7, and I get 5. Attempting to manifest force, needing a single 4 plus.
So it's 3 dice.
And
I
gets
get
it. And he's not going to use any of his other psychic dice, his warp charges.
Okay.
Assassin is going to fire his tank Busta round
Yep.
into the Doomsday Ark. 2 plus to hit. It's a hit. armor 13, so 4s to pen. And he gets a penetrating hit, and it's AP2, so you get +1/+1, so +2 to the die roll because I'm open topped.
Okay.
So can you destroy him in one hit? Nope, it's immobilized. So he's down to 3 hull points, loses his quantum shielding, and is immobilized. And then the Imperial Knight's going to fire at the Ghost Ark, hoping that it doesn't bounce back into his face. So the first shot, it's a direct hit, and the second shot is also a direct hit, so 2 hits.
13.
So it's ordnance, so you need a 5 to glance, taking the highest die of 2. Nothing, and I'm jinking, by the way.
Oh.
And a glance, which I negate on a 4+. I negate it. Melta into the monolith. I can't jink there, so hitting on 3s.
He hits.
And then he gets 2d6, so strength 8 versus 14, so 6 is to glance. And we got a pen, and it's AP1, so +2 to the die roll. So 5, so it's weapon destroyed. And so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4. So it destroys, what did I say, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one's destroyed.
And
He's down to 3 hull points. Multi-Melta into the side of the Ghost Ark, hitting on 3s. It's a miss, of course. You want to do the last cannon though, right?
Yeah.
Last cannon hits on a 3, and it misses too.
Twin linked.
Oh, it's twin linked, thank goodness.
Hits.
And that's a hit. To glance.
Yeah.
That's a pen. Oh, and I'm jinking.
Yeah.
It's a 4 up. No. Not negated, so I'm down to 1 hull point, and it's a penetrating hit with open topped and AP2. So you get +2 to the die roll. Roll a 5+, and it's gone. 4. So he's immobilized.
It didn't matter anyways. If it was a weapon destroyed, it would have been immobilized anyways.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah, but
you didn't destroy it.
No, I know.
That's the important thing right here.
It's got 1.
And then the Heavy Bolter is going to take advantage of his dropped quantum shielding and see if he can glance him one more time to kill it. 3s to hit, and then needs 6s to glance. 1. All comes down to a 4+ jink, which I fail.
Yes!
So that is a wrecked vehicle. I'm just going to remove it because I don't think it's going to matter.
Yep.
Which is one of your objectives. So he's attempting assault. I will overwatch. So the occupants are overwatching, hitting on 6s. 3 hits. Glancing on 6s. Nothing.
Just roll it?
Yeah, just roll it in case. Yeah, I agree. 4 is definitely in.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if double 1 was, but he's in.
The Librarian's going to issue the challenge.
Librarian's going to issue a challenge, which I have to accept. The other guy can still attack, and yes, he can. There's been many debates on whether you can fight into a challenge, but if you read the rules thoroughly, I know it's not 100% clear. It says that wounds cannot be allocated into or out of a challenge until there's nobody else, but it doesn't say anything about not being able to roll to hit. So if you do, we can have a thorough discussion on this in another video. But you can definitely attack into a challenge when there's nobody else to attack.
Yeah.
So all it does by him issuing the challenge is it forces Caesaris, if he survives both of them, to hit him rather than the Librarian.
No, hit the Librarian. It's the death weapon.
Oh, sorry, the Librarian issued the challenge.
Yes.
Which I have to accept because I'm by myself. So start with Mr. Sammy with his attacks. 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. So 1 mastercrafted. So 2 hits, and he's got strength 4, AP2, so wounding on 4s. And nothing.
Nothing.
And the Librarian has a force weapon, so 1 successful wound will kill me. Now, however, I have a 3+ save because he doesn't have smash from being super perils man.
Yeah.
But he hits on 3s.
Okay.
And he will wound on 2s because strength 6 versus toughness 4. So 1 wound, which will insta-kill me if I fail my 3+ save.
Yep.
Which I make. So now I'm going to swing back at the Librarian, now that he's no longer super powered. And I have to actually attack the Librarian because I'm in a challenge with him. So I got 4 attacks hitting on 4s. 1 hit.
5s.
Wounding on 5s. Nothing. So tie combat.
Duking it out.
So the Knight Titan gets 4 attacks on the charge, hitting the Ghost Ark on 3s. 4 hits. All 4 are destroyer hits. Now you can roll them at the same time.
Okay.
1s are nothing. 6s are 6 plus D6 hull points, so obviously just destroys it.
Yep.
And then everything else is a D3. So let's see what happens. You roll any 6s and I'm dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. That's enough.
Yep.
Because it's going to do a minimum 6 hull points, which destroys him. Mm-hmm. So he explodes because it counts as strength 10. Actually, no, he just counts as being. He actually scatters and explodes.
Yeah,
so I guess we better do that. Actually, no, I think that's with stomp. Let me double check that.
Yeah.
So actually, what we need to do here is it suffers a penetrating hit and loses D6 plus 6 hull points. So it could explode. So we got to roll for that. Counts as a strength 10 weapon, and is AP1 actually, or is AP? No, it's AP2.
Counts as AP2 and it's open topped.
And it's open top, so +2 to the roll. So you need to roll 5+ for it to explode.
Yep.
I wouldn't mind it exploding and maybe hitting these guys. Who knows? And it does not explode, so my guys just pile out of it.
Yes.
So 10 guys pile out and take a pinning test, leadership 10, and they're pinned. Wonderful. So that is the end of Ravenwing. turn 3. So Cesaris held his own, lost to Ghost Ark, lost to Ghost Ark. The guys inside are all pinned. Monolith got one of those weapons destroyed. The Doomsday Ark is immobilized. And you got a bunch of objectives, because you got all of them. So you got Big Aim Hunter, you got Secure Objective 3, 5, and Domination, which is worth D3 plus 3. So grab a die, roll it, and let's see how many you get. So it's worth 5 victory points. So it brings the score up to something high versus something low.
10.
So beginning of my turn, do I get my 1 reserves? 3 plus. Yay! The Night Scythe is going to come on like so. And the Lich Guard are disembarking right here. Because hey, why not? These guys are pinned. He's immobilized. But hey, the Monolith can move. Rawr. Shooting phase. I'm going to do my Portal of Exile. So strength test on that guy or be removed. So he has to roll anything but a 5 plus.
Anything but 5. Okay.
Yeah, so you want to roll low for this. Don't roll a 5 or a 6. There, you're good. Yeah. And then the non-damage Gauss Arc thing is going to fire. And it doesn't have to snap fire. So 2 hits on the Titan. Oh wait, where's your Ion Shield?
Rear.
Rear?
Yes.
Jeez, I wonder why.
Yeah.
And 6 is to glance. Nothing.
Yeah.
And then these 3, and actually, yeah, because the one was damaged. So just these 3 into him.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s and wounding on 5s. 1 wound, 3 plus save, because it's only AP 5. And he's dead. Hey! And he's going to fire the Tesla Destructor. Actually, I'm going to fire these guys into him first, just in case it bounces and kills a few of them. So they'll be snap firing 20 shots. 20 shots, hitting on 6s. 3 hits. Hitting on 6s. 1. 5 up cover through the wreckage. Nope. So he's down to 3 hull points. Oh boy. Now we'll do the Tesla Destructor.
Yeah.
4 shots, hitting on 3s. Twin linked, thankfully. So only 3 hits. Strength 7 against rear armor 12, so 5s to glance, nothing. So these guys on a 6, they're fine.
Right.
And it arcs to him on a 6.
It does.
So he takes D6 strength 5 hits, so 4. So 6 to glance, nothing. And then the Doomsday Arc is going to fire a shell into this building right here and try to insta-kill this guy.
Because he's in.
That's only 1 inch, so it still hits.
Yep.
Wound. That's a wound. Now he's in 4 up cover, but he has stealth, so he has 3 up cover, or he's dead.
Or I could go to ground and give him 2 up cover.
You want to do that?
Yep.
Well, then he'll be snapfire next turn at least.
Yep.
So no precision shots for him.
Nope.
So 2 up cover.
We're good.
He made it with a 3.
Yeah.
And 5 shots into these guys snap firing. Sorry, not snap firing. I can fire 2 weapons at full ballistic skill. Oh wait, I stayed still. I can fire all my weapons at full ballistic skill.
You can.
Because it wasn't an ordnance shot. And so, wow, it didn't matter. 1 hit. And nothing.
Okay.
So no morale tests, so we just go straight to the assault phase where we do have an ongoing challenge.
Librarian is going to be like, you. And your guy's going, okay.
Well, the challenge is ongoing.
Yeah, so.
So they're still fighting in Mortal Kombat. And start with the Sam guy. He hits on 3s. Maybe he can actually do some damage this time.
Yeah, so Declan hits on 3s.
Ooh. So 3 hits, and then he's
Rerolls.
mastercrafted.
Yep.
And then he's wounded on 4s, no saves. Can he get 2 4s? Of course not.
Gets
1 wound. And then the Librarian gets to attack. He only has 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. And he wounds on 2s. And I do get a save against that. So 2 wounds, 3 plus save.
Yep.
Otherwise I'm dead. And I'm dead.
Oh, he's down.
So-
Well, it would have been anyways. You only got 2 wounds on him.
Yeah, he's down.
I'll just
Consolidate, D6.
D6. 5.
5 inches.
That's where I'm going after these. Mow them down.
Get back up on a 5 plus, and he gets back up with 1 wound.
1 wound.
Stay right here. And that's it. End of turn 3. I got 1 objective, number 3. Woohoo! And I'm going to throw away... No, it doesn't matter, because now we're going to go to the turn where I only get 3. So, yeah, I'm just going to hold on to them, because who cares?
Yeah.
Ravenwing, turn 4. So you get to draw up to 3, and you have none. So secure objective 6. Assassinate, so kill an enemy character. And secure objective 4. Objective 6 and 4. Only 1 character remains, though, and that's Cesaris.
1 character. Shuffle. Over.
Fighter is going to fly off the table. So this guy's going to go through difficult terrain. He's got move through cover. And 6 inches, so he gets to move 12. As our house rules, we just double it, because the rules don't really talk about how to deal with that.
So he's gonna go right. Practically there.
Are they separating?
They are. stay together.
And then they're coming back together.
Yeah, they were, and then they're not.
Quick breakup.
Quick break.
Psychic phase, D6 plus 2, so you got 8. I'm going to attempt to manifest Psychic Shriek. Needs a single 4 plus, and he gets 3. So I'll take 3d6 minus my leadership of 10, and I'm fine.
Yeah.
And he's going to attempt to terrify them as well. And how many do you need for that? Just a single one?
Yeah.
So 4 plus.
Get
He
it.
gets it, and I'm going to try to deny that. Need a single 6 plus,
You
I
do.
deny it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
6,
so
rerolled.
Twin Link Bolter firing at the Lich Guard.
Hits.
Hits and wounds on a 5. Nothing. Twin Link Bolter, rapid firing into them. Hits once, Twin Linked,
Nope.
and then wounds on a 5. Nothing. Firing the multi-melter, because if I make my 4-up invuln, I can bounce it onto a unit within 6 inches. 2 heavy stubbers into them.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s and wounding on 5s.
Your toughness is 5?
Yes, they're Lich Guard. Flamer will fire and hit 4 of them. 5s to wound.
Ooh.
2 wounds, 3-up armor. 1 goes down. And then we got a Twin Link Bolter. 1 hit with it, rerolling the 1 miss.
Sorry, Matt.
2 hits, wounding on 5s. Nothing. Assassin is going to fire Hellfire round, has to snap fire because he went to ground against Cesaris, hitting on a 6.
Fine, I need a demon face.
Nothing.
No, okay.
Heavy Bolter is going to fire through all the cracks into a couple of these guys, hitting on 3s. And 2 hits, wounding on 3s. Cover. Nothing. 1 goes down.
Warriors.
Twin Link Bolters from the Librarian into the Warriors, hitting on 2s. And wounding on 4s. 2 wounds. 4-up save. They're good. Plasma Cannon gets hot.
Nope.
Does not. We'll target the model as far away as possible, because that one's on the ground. He doesn't count as being there. Scatter. Is it going to blow up in your face? Ooh, maybe.
Right in his face.
And it actually lands right here, perfectly just on him. Wounds himself on a 2. To which he does not get to jink. Does he have an invuln?
Yes, he does.
What's his invuln?
4 up.
Hey, hold on, before you do this, do you want to look out, sir?
Yes.
So 2 up lookout, sir, to put it on the Librarian.
And then I have a 4 plus invulnerable on the library.
All right, so 2 up lookout, sir. Makes it. It's 4 up invuln on the Librarian.
Yes!
Oh, he's fine.
And it's because it's that anyone within 6 inches has to take a blind test.
Because why?
Conversion field.
So that's when you hit something, or
When
when
he passes his conversion field, a shield, it takes it and makes everyone, and when anyone within 6 inches has to take a blind test within D6 inches.
Okay, D6 inches.
3 inches,
So blind test on the Necrons, initiative 2. They fail it, so they are blind.
which means you go to. What does it mean?
Blind drops your weapon skill and ballistic skill to 1. Does this guy get back up on a 5 plus? No, he's gone. Does this guy get back up on a 5 plus? He
Yes,
does. That's good. 45 points. Titan's going to attempt to assault. Needs a 5-inch charge. And he makes it.
Oh, he's in.
So he's in. I'm just going to move this
Yeah, that works.
piece of terrain. It's just in our way, and it's not going to do anything.
You guys don't have.
Bikers are charging. I will overwatch.
Sure.
6s to hit. Ooh.
Wow.
5s to wound. 3 wounds. I'll just roll them all first, and we'll figure out who it goes on. 3 plus saves. Oh, they both die! There's no feel no pain.
Nope.
They both die.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! They died to Overwatch. Now, mind you, they were already significantly weakened.
No, they were significantly weakened.
That's like, hold on, Witch Hunter. Oh, I have to destroy it in my turn.
Yeah.
But the Kingslayer, I can it just has to be destroyed previously.
Yeah.
So that sucks.
That's okay.
This is close combat right here.
Yep.
So we got an automatic hammer of wrath, strength 10, so 2s to wound. It's a wound and a 3-up armor.
Ooh.
1 goes down. And then you pile in and do your attacks, because mine can't hurt you. 4 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Sorry, hitting on 4s. Or same weapon skill. And then their destroyer hits. So basically, yeah, 6s will ignore my invuln. So just go ahead, both of them. A 1 will do nothing, and 2 6s. I don't get invuln saves against 6s with destroyer hits.
Now I do stomp.
And now you can stomp. Wait, I gotta pile in first.
Yeah, of course.
I would have piled in before. Well, it doesn't matter, we'll just stick them all in there. D3 stomps. 2 of them. So he's gonna do stomp here and stomp there. The one on the 3, 5, so they each take a strength 6 AP4 hit, and the one on the 2, 5. So 3 strength 6, so 3s to wound. Nothing. And then 2 strength 6, so 3s to wound.
1.
And 3 plus save, because they have 3-up armor. They're fine.
Yep.
Lost combat by 3, so leadership down to 7, which I make. And then those 3 guys, do they get back up on 5s? 1 does. Although I guess I could have done my weapon. our weapons are useless and just run away, but either way I'm dead. And that is the end of Ravenwing.
So,
Turn 4. So objective-wise, what did you get?
secure objective 4.
You didn't assassinate.
No,
Did you get objective 6?
I get objective 6.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's a bajillion points.
So now it's 20.
So on my turn, here's an interesting thing for a house rule.
Yeah.
Is I could do Winch Hunter when I drew it, because our house rule is if you draw something that you can't do, you immediately discard it and draw a new one.
Right.
But I could do that when I did draw it, but now I can't. So do I discard it and draw a new one? Because I can only have up to 3, so it's not like I draw anymore for any other reason.
Yeah.
So on a 4+, I get to draw a new one. No. Okay, so I'm just going to discard it then, because it can no longer be done. At least do that part of it.
Yeah.
And I will get Kingslayer, but I don't get to draw anymore. At this point, just looking around, there's really nothing I can do. I can't go after his knight. I was happy to kill his warlord and the librarian. That was nice, because that was interesting. But there's really nothing else that's interesting that can happen. Like the assassin could kill Caesaris. The knight's obviously going to slaughter those Lich Guard eventually. It might take him a couple turns to do so, but he'll get it. Mm-hmm. And it's really, obviously, with this current score being like 20 to 3 or 4.
Roll for your Kingslayer. If you're conceding, let's get to the
Kingslayer gives me one more, so 20 to 5. So I think it's a Ravenwing victory. So we're gonna hand that over.
Alrighty.
So thank you very much, Andrew, for coming in.
Thank you, Matt, for having
So
me.
that was pretty crazy, especially with the objectives that you drew.
Yeah.
That just allowed you to rack up so many.
Yeah.
You got like one guy sitting on each objective, and then the Imperial Knight just dancing his way through.
And this has been 4 years since Matt and I played, because we played
That's
the
right.
original Beat Matt Batrep. We were the first one.
One of the first beat map bat rap.
Yeah.
So if you look back and you can manage to find that, then yeah, you'll see Andrew there playing your Deathwing
Deathwing, that's right.
against Tyranids.
Yes.
So you know how far we've come.
Yes.
Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for being Vault members. This is Matthew from MiniWarGaming. Happy wargaming.